Hi there. Welcome to another episode of Words from the Heart with Annie. I'm Anastasia, your host. Now, today's story is different from the stories that you've already seen on the platform. Today's story is actually about a guy. It's a very, very touching story about a guy. But before we get into the story of today, please, if you're not yet subscribed, kindly hit on the subscription button and ensure to turn on your notifications so you do not miss any episode of Words from the Heart with Annie. You definitely do not want to miss any episode because each story has its own unique storyline and lesson. So, turn on your notifications, subscribe to the channel, always like the video, please, and kindly leave a comment. This platform is about interacting with you all, the freedom to express your thoughts. So please, I want to hear from you and I would really love you to communicate with me. And if you have a story you want to share, use the link in the comment or in the bio to send your story. All stories shared are anonymous. Now, without wasting much time, let's get into the story of today. Are you ready? I know I'm ready. Today's story is about a guy named Joe. Joe met a girl named Angel at a fellowship Thanksgiving. It was a church program where they were having a Thanksgiving for an event that happened. And according to Joe, Angel looked so beautiful. She actually came late to the program and she stole all the attention. All eyes were on her. So after the program of the day, Joe approached Angel. He complimented her outfit and her beauty and asked for her contact because he was in a hurry to leave. And they exchanged contact. And they started talking on phone. It was going really well. They had similar values. They had meaningful conversations. And just barely a week or some days after they started talking, Joe fell sick. And while at work, during the conversation, he happened to mention to Angel that, he wasn't feeling so fine. And she confirmed his workplace, the address of his workplace, and sent him drugs and medicine because he couldn't go out to get them as he was stuck at work. And that really touched Joe. He was like, wow, is this real? So the conversation continued. They kept talking. But over the course of your conversation, Angel would say things like she was watching Avatar while in secondary school. And Joe was like, I thought we all watched Avatar when we were in primary school. But he didn't read much meaning into it because Angel said she went to a private university. So all his mind was like, they definitely don't waste time in school. So she's definitely a very young girl. And then Angel will say some other things that got Joe curious, and then he asks about her age. Only to find out that Angel was about 5-6 years older than him. At first, Joe was a bit taken aback by the discovery, but he still wanted to know more about Angel because she was a really nice person and a very caring soul. So they would go on a date. And during the dates, Angel would say she's not able to continue the talking stage in hope of a relationship with Joe. And her reason is that while she was younger, she had issues with self-esteem, and her friends, if she tried to date a younger guy, her friends would think she was just settling, or because she's feeling insecure because she has had such issues before in the past, and she has worked really hard to not be that person. She does not want to be put in that light anymore, but she likes Joe. But here's the thing, before the date and even while at the date, Angel was still really sweet to Joe. They would talk for hours. They would text every day. They had same mindsets about family, about money, about religion, about God, about everything. They had intelligent and meaningful conversations. There was a time Angel fell sick and she was admitted at the hospital, and Joe wanted to come stay with her and take care of her. But Angel said no, that she does not want to experience girlfriend benefits or girlfriend treatment from a guy that she has no intentions of dating. But she suggested they remain friends and keep things cordial. But here's the thing, Joe said he doesn't know if maybe he came to the world a little too late or if she came to the world a little too early. Because apart from the age, every other thing aligns. And according to him, looking at her, you won't be able to tell that she is of that age. She looks a lot younger. He actually even thought he was older than her. So Joe doesn't know. He's still friends with Angel, but he still sort of wants more with her. I mean, who wouldn't want someone who's attentive, who listens, who goes out of their way and takes initiative? And particularly someone who has the same mindset and shared interest with you about all the important aspects you need in a relationship. That's the dream for anyone. But the age barrier, especially in this African world, we are taught that the man has to be older than the wives or spouse, preferably by a vast age difference. It's rare to see Africans of the same age dating. It's even rarer to find a young guy dating a matured woman and getting married and society accepting it. That's if they get to know. These are rare occurrences and most persons are not able to do that because it's not something we're used to over here, especially in this side of the world. So what do you think? Do you think this is something of an epic love story? Do you think Angel should just give it a chance? Because she still hangs around with Joe and still literally wants to talk to him, but when it comes to getting more intimate or closer, she pushes him away. Now, mind you, Joe is not asking for intimacy in the carnal sense, because these are both people that have same religious beliefs and have dedicated their lives to God. But he really just sees a life for her. What do you think? Do you think age is nothing but a barrier? Age is nothing but a number. Do you think age is actually a barrier? Do you think there's an importance for the guy to be older? Do you think emotional maturity tallies with age? Do you think Angel's reason for saying because of her past of being insecure, that's the reason she does not want to date a guy she is 5-6 years older than? I don't know what you think about the story and what your idea or your thoughts are about age in relationships generally. Must the guy always be older? Can you date your age mates? And can you date a guy younger than you as a girl? And as a guy, can you date a girl that's older than you? If you really like her and everything aligns, especially if the girl doesn't even look her age and she looks younger. Let me know what you think in the comment section. That'll be all for today's episode on Words from the Heart with Annie. Ensure to leave a comment. Don't forget to like the video. And if you're still not subscribed by now, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you do not miss another episode of Voice from the Heart with Annie. I really hope you enjoyed today's story. You had a lot to learn and you have a lot to say. I look forward to your comments. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.